Hey, what is going on, guys? Maverick Reviews, and I have finally found some time to finally show you the progress I'm in within this MOC. Here I have actually, what is this guy called? Oh, I don't remember the name, but and then we have a regular stormtrooper. But the progress I've done is with three base plates close together. I'm gonna actually zoom out a little bit here. And this is kind of the texture that I've created for the front of the MOC right now. I think it's like there's around 4 layers. So a plate, and then we get a little bit higher up here with a different kind of plate, the wedge plates. Then we get a little bit higher because now I can start using the bricks to finally fill out a little bit more. Like around here, I have one of these. And it's just, you're kind of placing the brick randomly, but at the same time you're not, because you want it to mix well to each other. So it kind of looks like it is a textured floor. You have to add in these little slope pieces, some of the 1x1 plates, randomly, and you just got to make sure that it all goes together well, and it actually looks like a sand area. I've seen a lot of photos, and I've taken a lot of photos of the map to where I can know how the ground is, how the texture of the floor is, and I think I've managed to actually get it pretty well. There is, the darker sand, other than the, lighter sand. So here I'm using, tan and dark tan. And you guys already saw already, but I did make that order where I actually ordered a few pieces. These I'm gonna have to wait on because I have to, go farther back, but I also got to make more orders so I can kind of get some of the other stuff that's in the scenery of this part of the map, and I got to make sure that I have it all correct before I can start going further back or to the side. Over to the side here. I'm sorry if it kind of jiggles when I move the camera, but yeah, over here you can see that I have this kind of laid out because here I kind of want to form the mountain that's on the map. And as you can see, these two things right here, that is the doorway or the archway that's in there, and it comes up a little bit high. Comes a little bit higher than that, and then it pops out a little bit, and then it comes out, and it connects them both together. And what I want to do to make sure is that in the front of the map you actually do see these crates, and I've kind of, let me see, yeah, this is the size of the crates that I want to make them. It's not going to look like this, but you have them right here, and then one over here, and stacked on top of each other. You do have crates at the beginning of the map, and I want to get that first, and then look at the pictures again and see how closely I am to this, I don't want to say poles, but whatever it is that brings these up, so that way I can tell if everything's correct. And it is gonna take a long time to actually get that right. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I also have bought in a bunch of these crates. I wonder if I can pick my camera up more. No, that's as high as it goes. I did buy a couple of these crates. Yeah, a couple. Just so I could organize the pieces more. I'm actually going to pick up my camera. It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be moving around a little bit, but as you can see from the top here, I have, you can't really tell because of the light, but it's light gray plates, and here are just like the random bricks of light gray, and then further down these are more like Technic, or that shouldn't be here, more Technic based, and hinges and some of that, and then it goes light or dark bluish gray and black, and then these are pieces that I've collected throughout sets that I've never really felt that should have been kept a set. I've taken them apart and then organized them so that way I can have pieces like this one. I know this is from oh, that fell, but this is from an older Hoth Trooper battle pack, which brought 2 of those old style snow troopers, a general, and then the AT-AT pilot. and you can kind of see that's one of the stickers. I think that's one of the stickers that goes on top of it, but you know, I had 2 of those, and so that's where that came from. Got all these translucent stud pieces in there. Yeah, here's here's something you'll probably never see again, but one of those Mega Bloks Halo guys, and these are one of the older looking ones. But some of the, you know, personal pieces that the minifigures use. Glass and transparent pieces, some random pieces. Blue. Over here I have rainbow green, red, dark red. I think it's dark red. And this is dark brown. It looks kind of black, but it's dark brown. And then the reddish brown, burnt brown or orange, burnt orange. Here are some of the tan pieces or dark tan pieces that I actually had before I made that order. Here's some of the tan pieces that I had. A lot of these Technic pieces, which I have extras, you know, because some of the sets, they bring some of these extra, I don't know what they're called, pipes, and that is a phone call. I apologize for that. Yeah, let me get it real quick. Or turn it down. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'll put my phone away. So you know, these are a lot of pieces that actually came from the sets where you buy them, and they just give you an extra piece, like a bunch of these pipes. No, they're not pipes. They're like rods. And some of these are just taken from some of the older sets that I actually had. This, you can probably tell, is from the Spider Droid one, the older one. I never did a review on it. I didn't think it was actually worth it because I already have the newer one where it brings Yoda. Some of the tires, and then these I actually have organized. If you, okay, yeah, I've never really showed anybody this, or I've shown it in any other video, but here is where I have all the sets built up. You know, that are worth keeping. It's kind of hard to open because there's so much weight at the top right here. These are the prequel sets, the Old Republic sets, the Force Awakens sets. I have them organized where I actually know. Here is the bin where I have all the minifigures, and they are organized by episodes. So this one would be Force Awakens. Here is actually the Battlefront minifigures that I'm going to be using. Then I have episode 3, I think. Yeah, no, episode 6, and then so on and so forth. You know, I have them all organized in here. There are a ton of minifigures in here because I am collecting all the Star Wars. Down here I have prequels again, but the smaller sets. Down there I should have the Force Awakens. Over there, there's some of the battle pack sets. Here is should be the original trilogy. So, the top one I have Rebels. Some Rebel sets in there. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys how far I'm actually on the MOC. I have to make a couple orders, but you know, money's tight right now, so I have to work a little bit harder at my job to get money so I can afford some more pieces and get closer to where I want to go. Now I want to show you, and I kind of want to sit down for this. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving a couple things. Over here on my desk, on my computer, here is the. Yeah, you can kind of see me. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you can see me through the reflection. But here is what is this called? The Hoth. I even have it right here. Yeah, the Hoth Troop Transporter. You actually see this around the map a couple times. And the application I'm actually using is a Bricklink application that they released early, and it's called it's called That Studio. You can go on the website and you can actually find it on there. I think it's pretty good. You can find all the pieces down here, and they've kind of made it look like Lego Digital Designer, which I actually like. I used to use it a lot. And here are some of the crates that I was telling you about. Those crates that look like this. And then I have to use, you know, I build up, let's see if I can get it over here. Oops. Yeah, I don't know why it's moving so fast. But I put a minifigure in there so I can get it, you know, to where I actually think it's gonna be. Yeah, I forgot the controls. Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's how they look. And of course, when they're stacked up, yeah, I have kind of like an older computer, but when they're stacked up, you know, they look like that. And I know a lot of you have seen them around the map, you just never really paid attention to them. But I'm trying to get as much detail into the map that I can, so that way it looks like an actual replica to the Battlefront map. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I know there's blue. I know there's like the dark bluish gray. So right there. I wanted to make them orange, but brown has to do because there's a couple pieces. Sorry. There's a couple pieces specifically that I'm using that they don't have in that color or that mold, so kind of sucks. So I have to use a different color. There might be a couple pieces or a couple things that I put into the map that aren't 100% accurate because they don't have the pieces out for them yet in that color, or or that in that color. So that's, you know, the bad thing about that. So I have that both completed. This one is kind of bulky, but I really like the way it looks. I know in the new Assault on Hoth set, they actually have a version of this that they made, but it's too tiny, it's too small, and I decided to make it a little bit bigger. And I actually like the way it comes out. There's this small detail back here with the two yellow lights on each side on the thing. If you guys look it up, you know, tell me what you think about this being in the map over here. But I'm pretty sure it actually looks like this. You know, I've actually looked up the pictures. I've put it side by side. But this one looks just a bit bulkier than the one it actually looks in the movie and in the game. And of course I put the minifigure right there just so I can get a sense of the size. It might be a bit taller than I want it to be. Yeah, it might be a bit taller than I want it to be because of the slopes down here. But it actually might not have those slopes because I want it to sit down and so yeah, that's pretty much everything I have. But that's pretty much everything I have. You know, here's another, you know, 2 crates or 2 boxes that I have that have all the sets in there. Top one is the original trilogy. The bottom is Rogue One. So yeah, I've been, you know, I stack up everything. But I kind of wanted to show you guys that because I know a lot of you, or before there was people asking me for a room tour. This is probably the closest you'll get to a room tour for right now, because everything is in the corner of my room. So when I move out, I'll probably do a better version of the room tour. But I also wanted to show you the progress of the MOC. So this is as far as I've gotten. Here are the other base plates that I have. You know, I only have 2 left. I gotta go buy a couple more and start setting up for the back part. And you know, I do really want to start the layout of it and then start building like I did here. But this was just to show you guys what I'm capable of, and to get your opinion on what you actually think on how this looks. So yeah, that is it. So I want to thank you guys for actually taking the time to watch this. You know, I really want to get far with this. I want to take this to conventions. That's always been my dream. I want to see these other YouTubers who do Lego. They always take it to these conventions. These lights are getting really hot. But I want to do that. But I'm kind of new to all that, so I want to learn from you guys. I want to learn from other YouTubers. Hopefully I can start becoming friends with other Lego Star Wars YouTubers, and see how they do their stuff. But yeah, so I do want to say this, if you guys do want to donate to help me out, and you know, you don't have to, okay guys, you do not have to. Do not ask your parents. This is all on you guys if you actually want to. But if you do want to donate to me to help me out so I can get further along with this process and get done with this a lot sooner, you can donate to me, and the link will be down in the description below. I might post it in the comments. I don't know yet. But I do, you know, that would be a great help if you guys could do that. I know Michael Sutherland, I talked about him in a different video. I want to give him another shout out because he actually helped me I was able to buy a couple more extra pieces with the amount that he actually donated, and I'm so grateful for that. So I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can leave a like down below, share this video so other people can come to this and look at this and see what I'm doing, and they can give their opinion on this. I want you guys to give your opinion on this and maybe tell me what I can do, help me out with like some of the builds, or help me out with a specific way maybe you want it. You can give me some suggestions. But yeah, share this video or tell your friends about it. Let them know about this. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll make sure to actually have this video scheduled next week, not this week. But that way I can order a couple pieces and that will come in and I can show you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know I keep saying that when I'm not done talking. I do want to make this more professionalized. When I make the next video, I want to show you exactly what I'm doing. This was just what's it called, the prologue of what I'm doing. But yes, so seriously now, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, peace. I don't know, I'm dumbfounded right now. Peace guys, see you.